could you describe how you develop the speaker from the start to the end product? So what are the main stages and what is incorporated into that development process?
That's a 2-hour question minimum. No, I will focus on acoustics only, because obviously we have an army of people working on that, from marketing, from sales, project management, product management. I will just cut, let's say, the part of the development that is relevant for acoustics. So a typical process starts 3 to 5 years before start of the production. We approach the customer, and we say, okay, let's make a sound system together. Then we need to think, okay, what kind of system? What will be the brand? What kind of car you want your system to be in? So we make this analysis. Let's say we decide, okay, it's going to be HARMAN Cardon. That's the brand, and that already puts certain requirements on what the system has to be. But of course, we need to look at the car segment. Is that a large SUV, or is that a 2-seater sports car? Obviously, there would be a completely different architecture for an SUV, where we need larger speakers. It's a bigger cabin. We need more volume displacement. We need more speakers to cover all the areas, and so on. So we have a brand. We have the car. We see the performance segment as like what would it take us to make the system class leading. So we also, of course, look at what the competition is doing, and also what we are doing with other customers. And then this basically, we marry these two together, and these are our high-level system targets. Maybe I can put it this way. And this is basically a process that is happening on the whiteboard by a very small amount of people, a kind of a core team, acoustics engineers, transducer engineers, hardware engineers. So basically, we are defining the product, obviously, with the customer, since the customer will own that product. And then from that, we have system targets. And then we think, okay, how we can achieve these system targets. So this is the time where we develop a layout. Layout is simply a very high-level specification of position of speakers in the car, the sizes of the speaker, sort of like an overall view of what the system will be. Once we have that in place, we again check against our targets. Can we deliver with that layout the brand promise, and can we deliver a class-leading performance on the market? And then we go into components. So we choose speakers, we choose amplifiers, and obviously that goes hand in hand. We say, okay, this is the amplifier. If it's high voltage, then we go for the higher impedance speakers, and so on. It really depends on the amplifier strategy we apply for that customer, and that drives a selection of speakers. But also selection of speakers is driven by the brand. Some brands require a very specific speaker technology, speaker materials, and so on. So it's constantly kind of iterations between brand, performance, and what we can do in that specific car.